Hey, Soul Survivors, I have a viewer topic request where she's like, I just can't get my mind to have any happy thoughts. So we're going to address what do we do when we feel like we are sad all the time and not having any positivity? How do we bring that to ourselves? So some of the things that might cause some struggling to feel happiness could be depression. It's one of the primary symptoms of depression is constantly feeling sad or a loss of interest in things that you once enjoyed. So if you've been experiencing these kind of emotions for an extended period of time, it might be advisable to either do a one-on-one with me or contact a mental health professional that can help you evaluate your situation, get you on track. Now, this lady, if I remember correctly, is borderline. So I'm going to give some advice for borderline if you stay till the end. But stress and anxiety. So if you are overly stressed, try to get rid of things in your life that are stressing you out. Is your house cluttered? Financially, would it be advisable to get a second job so you don't have the financial stress, but then you had the stress of the second job? So you have to do some pros and cons, but high levels of stress or anxiety can make it challenging to experience happiness. So constant worry, tension, overwhelming pressure can overshadow positive emotions. And by learning healthy coping mechanisms, it can really help in managing or reducing stress and anxiety. There could be a chemical imbalance. Neurotransmitters such as serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, they are crucial in how we experience happiness. So a psychiatrist, those are the ones that can prescribe medication, or other mental health professionals can provide a proper evaluation and determine if medication might be beneficial. If you're going through grief or loss, especially if it's significant, such as the death of a loved one, a breakup, job loss, it's natural to feel profound sadness. Grief can take time, and it's important to have a support group. There could also be other mental health conditions such as bipolar or seasonal affective disorder. So it depends. Right now we're in the summer, so it's good to get out there. But some people get depressed. So if you get out in the sun, get that vitamin D that can really help lift your spirits. And she was saying, how can I make my brain think happy thoughts by practicing self-care, getting back to who you are, feeling good about yourself, eating the right way, getting enough sleep, taking time for hobbies that you either once enjoyed or would like to try. Seek support, reach out to your trusted friends, family members, support groups. They can offer a listening ear. Sometimes we just need our feelings to be heard or validated at times. Cognitive reframing. Recognize your negative thought patterns and challenge them with more positive or realistic alternatives. So instead of focusing on what's going wrong in your life, make a conscious effort to identify and appreciate small positive moments or aspects. Practice gratitude, and cultivating a daily gratitude practice can help shift your focus towards the positive aspects of your life each day. Make a list of the things that you're grateful for, no matter how small they may seem. Every little thing, especially if you put it on paper, it's a visual. You can actually see, wow, I'm thankful that I have clothes to wear, or a safe place to live, or, a friend or your animal. And this practice can gradually train your brain to notice and appreciate positive experiences. So we have to retrain our brain. And it's good to engage in pleasurable activities. It brings you some joy, a sense of accomplishment. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques, do deep breathing or other relaxation techniques. Some people like to go get a massage. These practices can help calm your mind, reduce stress, and promote more of a state of well-being. And there are mental health. I have a couple videos with free resources. If you guys have seen those, you can type in free resources. I also have like a group of videos that's dedicated to that. So if you've been struggling with persistent sadness and find that you're not experiencing any improvement despite all your efforts, it's important at this time to seek professional help. These professionals are trained to assess and diagnose. They can offer support, guidance, interventions that are tailored to your specific needs. And if you're not getting better, It could be due to various factors, such as an underlying mental health condition, and that can require specialized treatment. Sometimes, it, it costs money, so a lot of times, check with your insurance. They might give you some visits, but the steps you can take: consult that mental health professional, discuss your concerns openly, be honest and open with your professional about your lack of progress. It's okay if we're struggling. We're going to get through this, and we have to keep at it. Let them know of any new or worsening symptoms that you may be experiencing, so they can target what's going on. Consider a second opinion. Sometimes they get it wrong. Sometimes they don't have the correct mental illness diagnosis that is the correct one. So if you're unsure about your current treatment or diagnosis, seeking a second opinion is good. Explore different treatment modalities. There are various evidence-based treatment modalities available for different mental health conditions. That's why it's important that they know, not to label you, but to know how to treat you. So if your current treatment approach is not working, discuss alternative therapeutic techniques with your professional. These could include CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy, dialectical behavior therapy, which is known as DBT, medication adjustments, or other interventions. Build that support network, and find people who are willing to offer some empathy. And the most important, take care of yourself. And when you start prioritizing yourself, it's going to start to feel good. At first, might feel like we're fighting a losing battle, but don't give up on yourself. Be your own best friend. And that's when it gets better. Because if we're not loving ourselves and we're trying to tell people, I'm lovable. Well, if we're lovable, we need to practice that. And then people will give us the love that we're searching for. So I hope that was helpful. And it's a mind shift, and we have to change. Instead of looking at the negative, we got to look at the positive. And that can be really hard sometimes, but we have to do that. I hope that was helpful, and big hugs, guys. It's hard, I know.